welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kayla and welcome to a weekly reading vlog. I want to apologize for the lighting. I can't seem to get away from this glare. And also all of our stuff is in the back because it's Monday, December 19th, so it's another day of travel. So if you're new here, my husband and I travel for his job and we've been staying in the same hotel for the past 3 or 4 weeks in a row. If you've seen my last couple videos, this is a familiar background. I really don't know what to do about this lighting, so I guess I'm just gonna sit hunched over here where hopefully it's not too distracting. But I just wanted to go ahead and get this vlog started because we got here this morning and it's currently almost 3 p.m. So this morning I sat in the car and I listened to an audiobook on my phone while playing games while he was in work. A lot of times I'll go out to coffee shops or bookshops or find something fun to do, but there's really nowhere around here. So I just sat in the car till he came back for lunch. And then we came back here, so I was about to get started on some editing, but I wanted to go ahead and start this vlog. So this morning before lunch, I was listening to Stay Awake by Megan Golden, and I finished it, and I gave it 5 stars. I thought it was a really good thriller. It had a really interesting premise, so I thought that premise was super interesting and terrifying. As I was reading it, I was so on edge because I couldn't imagine how terrifying it would be to wake up in a different apartment, because this is 2 years later, so she lives in a completely different apartment. She has no idea where she is, no memory of the past 2 years, and in those 2 years her job's changed, relationships have changed, so she has no one to turn to. She can't trust anyone. It was extremely terrifying. It was literally giving me anxiety as I was reading it because I was imagining what that would be like. So yeah, I really don't want to give anything away because it's a thriller, but I gave it 5 stars because it was what I was looking for. But it didn't have any crazy plot twist, and the timeline was a little bit confusing because it kept jumping from the 2 years prior and then when she was waking up and losing her memory, and every time she woke up she'd forget things that had happened in the past, so it was a little confusing to figure out where we were, but not so much so that I couldn't keep track of what was going on. So I know this book probably wouldn't be for everyone, but if you're into thrillers and you want something that's gonna keep you on edge, and if the premise sounds interesting to you, I would recommend this one. But I did see on Goodreads a lot of people find it repetitive, and I totally see that, and it was, but I just found it interesting enough. I wanted to see what was going to happen. So yeah, that's what I finished this morning, and the book I brought with me to read this week is Artemis by Andy Weir. I haven't started that one yet, but I brought it, and I plan to at least start it this week. But I guess that's all I have to tell you for now, so I guess I'm gonna go and see if I can get some editing done of last week's vlog, which I will link down below if you want to check that one out. It's a cozy day reading in the same hotel I'm gonna be at this week, possibly even the same room, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some editing done and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. I was editing my video and my computer got down to 19%. So I opened my laptop bag to pull out the charger and it's not there. I left it at home. So that means my cozy reading vlog is not going up on Thursday. I guess it'll still go up before this one, but I guess I'm gonna be a week behind. Or I could post 2 in 1 week and skip a week. My second week here on YouTube. Can't believe I left my charger. Good morning. Yes, I'm in the same sweatshirt, but it's a new day. It's Tuesday, and I've got some exciting news that literally no one cares about but me. But I got a new charger. So yesterday you saw I was about to admit defeat and just not be able to post a video this week. But I checked on Amazon and they sell the charger for my computer and it had overnight shipping. So I shipped it to the hotel, so now I get to post my video and I'm so excited. And I know literally no one cares, but I had to share and let you guys know the video will be linked down below. So back to reading, since that's why y'all are really here. Yesterday in the car, I did not start Artemis like I was planning to. I started listening to Things We Do in the Dark by Jennifer Hillier because I noticed I had an audiobook for it checked out from the library and it was due in 2 weeks. So I wanted to go ahead and get that started. But I only made it about 7% into the book, so I don't really have anything to say about it yet. Besides, it just seems to be your typical thriller with a main character with a suspicious backstory that you get little clues about throughout the way. I don't like to read the synopsis of a book before I go into it because it seems to give away too much. So I'll let you guys know what it's about once I get into it, but I'll be sure not to give away anything major. Now that I have my charger, I'm gonna work on editing my video for a little bit, and I probably will start reading Artemis after I finish editing my videos. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later after I've done some reading. Sorry for the terrible glare in my glasses. It's like 5 o'clock now, and it's so dark in here, and I don't have many lighting options in a hotel room. But yeah, Matthew should be getting off work any minute, so I wanted to get on here and let you guys know what I've gotten done today. So now that I got my charger, I was able to finish editing last week's vlog, and I uploaded it, so it's scheduled to go up on Thursday, so you'll be able to see that. I'll have it linked down below. But as far as reading updates go, I've only read 16 pages of Artemis by Andy Weir. So I did get started in it, but I can't really tell you how I feel about it yet. I mean, the 16 pages were good enough. I want to continue. And to be honest, I don't remember what this one's about. I picked this up at a thrift store probably like a year ago. I remember it was really popular a while ago, but I haven't heard people talking about it anymore. But I had it on my shelf, so I figured I'd give it a go. But yeah, other than those 16 pages, I haven't really done any reading today. So I guess I'll just sit in bed and read while I wait for Matthew to get back to the hotel. And then we'll go out to dinner. So I probably won't be getting much reading done when he gets back. So I guess that's all I have for you for now. Talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, it's Thursday. I didn't speak to you guys yesterday because I didn't do much reading yesterday. I spent most of yesterday editing the earlier clips from this video, and by the time that was done, Matthew was off work, so we just hung out for the evening. This morning, he went in at 6 a.m., which woke me up, so I spent about an hour this morning reading, but then of course I fell asleep. Then when I woke up, I read some more, so I got 100 pages into Artemis, and I'm enjoying it so far. The only negative thing I have to say about it is I don't like the way the main girl in here is written. I feel like she's so gruff, and the language she uses, it just doesn't sound like a young woman to me. And I feel like if this book was written by a woman, maybe I'd feel differently about it. It's just every time she said something that I'm like, that seems a little off, then I remember it was written by a man, and it kind of takes me out of the story, which is probably totally unfair to say, but I don't know, it just does. Probably the majority of the books I've read are from women's perspectives, and she just sounds more like a college guy. It's just taking me out of the story a little bit, but that's a nitpicky thing. But I do really like everything else about it so far. I like the world, I like where the story's going. I don't exactly know where it's going. We're just basically following the main girl, Jazz, as she's trying to make more money because her dream is to be rich and to live in a better part of Artemis. And if you don't know what this is about, basically what I've gathered about it so far is it's about a colony of people on the moon who live in a city, I guess, called Artemis, and it consists of different bubbles that are like, maybe you could consider them like towns or something. They're like different areas in which people live, and some areas are more wealthy than others. And our main girl, Jazz, she wants to move up in life and to live in an actual apartment in one of these areas, because currently she just has what's called a coffin, and it's basically just a bed. So she's trying to work up to something better, and I'm enjoying following her because she's really smart, but she's also really lazy, and she doesn't want to just work like normal people to make more money. She wants to do all these odd jobs, most of which are illegal. So it's just interesting following her. But like I said, she reads like a college guy, so just keep that in mind if that's something that would bother you. But that's what I've been reading so far this week. I haven't read any more of Things We Do in the Dark. I'll probably listen to that Friday on the way home. But yeah, for now, that's all I've got for you. It's a super rainy, gloomy day, so I'm probably just gonna lay in bed and watch some BookTube and eat my breakfast and then get some more reading done. Happy Friday! It's the day before Christmas Eve. I'm sorry, my hair's wet. I just got out of the shower a little while ago and it's still wet. But I woke up this morning and I decided to put down Artemis for today because, like I said, it's the day before Christmas Eve, so I wanted to read a Christmas book. I had been reading the 12 Dates of Christmas before bed. I don't remember the author, so I'll put it up here, but I had been reading that before I go to sleep at night, but I can literally only read a few pages before I fall asleep, so I knew I wouldn't have time to finish it before Christmas, so I decided to put down Artemis for today and read that one. It's just a cute YA Christmas novella. It's about a girl who wants to break up with her boyfriend before she goes off to college, but she doesn't want to break his heart because she still cares for him. So she's trying to set him up with another girl. It's really cheesy, but it's kind of cute. I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing about Christmas stories by now because this video is going to go up after Christmas is over. But I just wanted to give you guys a final update and let you know that I will continue reading Artemis in the next vlog. And I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog out because we're going home this afternoon. I'm going to be crazy busy with Christmas plans. By the way, I realize I've already worn the sweater once in this vlog, but we're going to a Christmas party after we get home. It's the only Christmas sweater I brought, so. But you guys probably don't even care about that, so. I'm going to close this vlog here. And if you made it this far in the video, please leave a snowflake emoji because I'm currently reading a Christmas book, but Christmas will be over, so snow seems appropriate. And if you want to, you can check out my links in the description. As always, I'll have a link to my novella Chasing Kelly, my Instagram, and my Goodreads. So thank you guys for watching.